Gretchen, your immediate excuse about liking these posts was to say, if I liked something, I probably didn't know what it was about, and that you weren't paying attention to what you were liking. What did you mean by that?
Well, listen, I just want to make it clear that there's absolutely no excuse for liking anything that has any sort of offensive, sentiment to it. And I also want to make it very clear to every single one of you here that I completely denounce anything that it seems homophobic or transphobic or anything like that. I was very confused. I was in shock by what was being brought forward to me.
Did you recognize any of the posts that you saw?
No.
You didn't?
Which post are we talking about?
But
you followed that account.
I know you said that I had followed that account, but at the end of the day, I think we've all been guilty of scrolling, mindlessly at night, and I might have seen something and I liked it, not really looking at the content of the post or whatnot.
I get that, but when you have a good friend that's sitting across the table from you who's so emotional and so invested in this and really does not want this to be true.
Yes.
I get it that you were shocked and all this, but that was surprising to me that the girls had to say, go after Heather.
I legitimately was like, wait, are they serious? Like, they're actually saying this? Because I knew fundamentally that is not what I believed or who I was or who I've ever been in my life.
So you didn't know you were following all these
There was
hate
just
accounts?
so
You didn't know?
No.
It wasn't
Here's
one.
the thing,
One I
the
would have
way
rolled
that,
my eyes.
the way that it was presented
so
to
many.
me.
200.
No, I followed a lot.
There were
yes,
200
I
on
followed
that feed?
No, there wasn't.
She unfollowed over 200 accounts when she got back from Amsterdam.
But how do you know they're all, and you know that they were all hate accounts?
Yes.
I mean, listen, I gravely apologize if I liked something that was offensive or something like that, but I will say that one post that was brought forward, it was very upsetting and very suspect to me. It doesn't align with who I am.
So why would you follow a guy like that? Because that's all he does is post stuff like that.
Right. And so I took steps to go and look at who I was following, because I had over 4,500 accounts or something I was following.
Okay.
And you know what? Maybe that's my mistake, that I had been following a lot of accounts that I really didn't know exactly everything that they were posting. I followed a lot of left-wing accounts. I followed a lot of right-wing accounts. Back in 2020, when the election was going on, that's why I followed a lot of those accounts. So I don't feel like I should be...
It's a free country,
yeah.
by the way. You can follow right-wing accounts.
But I will say it was a good lesson for me to learn. And so I went and rectified, and I went and looked at a lot of the accounts that I was following. I was like, I do not stand for this, and I am not going to follow accounts that have this type of rhetoric. I don't know initially why I followed it. Maybe they had a post about God. Maybe they had a post about something. I can't tell you, because it's a lot of accounts. The reason why I followed something.
By the way, if you're following 4,500 accounts, it stands to reason that you are not seeing what most of these accounts are posting on a daily basis.
Right.
Can I say something to you?
Yes.
I've known you a very long time.
Yes.
I think 14 years.
Yes.
You have never been anything but kind to me and my family.
Thank you.
And I never believed that you were that person. But I have people that I've had in my life for a long time that I thought were that way, and found out some very disturbing things that go against my family, my children specifically, and everything I believe in. And it has shattered me. I will tell you that I have heard over the years rumblings of this kind of rhetoric from you in different communities that I have always chosen to ignore. But when I saw all these posts and saw that you liked them, this is what worries me. When you follow a multitude of hate mongers, what you're going to see in your For You page is hate.
She's saying like ours is dogs, right?
Ours is right. I'm saying yours is animals, but when you, because it shows you what you follow.
Mine's guys, housewives, and like Diana Ross.
Yeah, I have cake decorating and folding.
But Heather, you got to understand, that was a small percentage of all the accounts I follow.
The last few days, have you been unliking?
No, I told you guys that I went.
She unlikes.
Yeah, that's weird too.
How do you know that?
I printed out 2 days ago posts that she still had likes on.